Hey, my friends, welcome in. Today we are standing again. We have a slight little balance challenge, but mostly this is going to be an amazing calf stretch. So, this is a great series of movement if we have super tight calves, if we're a runner or we walk a lot. I think we all can find a little something in this one. We are going to be standing though. So, again, make sure you've got plenty of space to move around in. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so with today having some elements of balance, as always, I will give us the reminder that we can hold on to something for support. That is not cheating, that is 100% necessary sometimes. So we're just gonna let the movement meet you where you are today. Have a wall nearby, a piece of furniture, maybe a chair, and then we can kind of move through that together. But we're gonna go ahead and start by stepping. First, you're gonna have your feet about hip width apart underneath you, so we're not in too narrow of a stance. And then you'll step your left leg back. You can bring your hands to your waistline here. There's a slight micro bend to start in your right leg, so we're not locked out in that knee. Now the goal is to have the left heel down flat on the floor. So this is going to look a little different for all of us. You can certainly bring that in more narrow if you need to. Even just standing here without any added movement, you should be able to start to feel that stretch in your calf, your left calf. Especially if you're like me and that muscle is very tight, then you're definitely going to start to feel that. So go ahead and roll shoulders back and down. We're going to find our nice, strong, beautiful posture here. A little mini superhero pose, a little confidence booster with your hands on your waistline. And you might stay here, especially if your calf is very tight and if you're working to loosen those up. Otherwise, we can start to bend that front knee just a little bit, just lining up knee over ankle, and then straighten. We'll bend and then straighten. Do that a couple more times, incorporating a nice big inhale as we bend the knee. Maybe exhale as you straighten that leg. Do that one more time. Good. Now we're going to add on a little bit of a challenge here, coming up onto the balls of your left foot, maybe tiptoes, and then dropping that left heel down. So right leg is straight, just a slight easy micro bend in that right leg. Lifting left foot up, dropping down. Gonna feel that in the calf, but also this is a great movement for heels. If again, you're like me, you have trouble with your heels sometimes, this is a great stretch and just a great stretch overall for the feet. One more time here. Maybe we hold that up and then go ahead and release. Step your left foot forward, and then we're just going to repeat on the right side. So finding where this stance feels good on the right. Again, that heel is flat on the floor. And even just here, as I breathe deeply, I'm feeling that stretch in my right calf. Maybe we add on bending the left knee and then straightening, nice and easy in your own time, incorporating your deep breathing along with that, getting some oxygen to those tight muscles. If you don't have tight calves, you might be like, this is really easy, but like the rest of us, this is definitely needed. Awesome. Let's do one more inhale as you bend the left knee. Exhale, straighten the left knee, and then we're just going to go ahead and lift right foot and lower. Simple movement goes a long way. Maybe inhale as you come up onto right tiptoes. Exhale as you lower that heel down. Good. Do one more time. Maybe we hold that up. My toes keep cracking. And then go ahead and release. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Amazing job. Now, we're going to add on a little bit more for balance. So as we've talked about before, balance is coming from our core, right? So we're just going to check in with that midline and just kind of brace through our midline. So we want to think of this strong foundation through our legs, up through this strong midline, rolling shoulders back and down. Shift your weight over to your right foot, and then you're going to go ahead and kick your left foot back and grab your left foot in your left hand. Now, right hand can be holding onto the wall or a piece of furniture for support if we need a little extra help with our balance today. We're going to have a micro bend in that right knee, and we're just going to pull left foot in towards left glute. And the more you pull that foot towards you, the more you're going to probably feel this stretch in your left quad, the front of your left thigh. Open in the chest, we're pulling shoulders back and down. Breathe deeply. Stay here if this feels challenging enough, or you might start to lean forward. We're not going to come into a full ballerina expression unless that's in your practice and that's super attainable for you today. Absolutely have fun with that. But today I'm just going to keep this kind of smaller. We might lean forward here. Testing out our balance a little bit. On an exhale, wherever you are, bring everything back down. We're going to repeat that on the other side. So shifting weight over to the left foot, kicking right foot back, grabbing hold of that, pulling that towards you. Right foot towards right booty cheek. The more you do that, the more you're going to feel that stretch in the front of your right thigh. Holding on to something for support, staying here, breathing deeply. There's so much going on. What's going on with my midline? What's going on with my shoulders? Have they started to round forward? Am I still breathing deeply? If all of that checklist is being met, we might start to lean forward here a little bit. One more big breath in wherever you are. On your exhale, slowly bring everything back down. Shake your legs out. Those standing legs are always doing so much more work than we realize until we actually come out of that balance posture. And then we're like, oh my goodness, that was a lot of work. Amazing job. Big breath in. Reach both arms up overhead. You can interlace your hands. Go ahead and stretch your hands over to the right. Bump your hips to the left. Come through center, get a little taller, and then over to the other side. And come through center, one more big breath in, get taller. Exhale, go ahead and release it all down. Thank you guys so much for being brave and trusting me with this little balance check-in today. You did amazing. Take good care, drink plenty of water, take care of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow.